Corporate Radar here on CNBC TV18. Well, let's get straight to our next management. Maharashtra Seamless, well, they reported a steady set of numbers in the first quarter. The company managed to expand its margins, but the revenue contracted by around 8% on a year-on-year basis. Do note, the company was impacted due to a shutdown in one of its seamless pipe manufacturing mills at Telangana. Mr. Saket Jindal, the managing director of the company, joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Jindal. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. Well, the stock has been a big outperformer, but yesterday did see some profit taking. Now, a couple of points the street was looking at. One is the order book has come down by close to around 300 crores because you're executing some of those order books. My question to you is, are you seeing some pressure, some kind of slowdown? Since the US rig counts, they are on a decline. So are you seeing some demand pressures?
That's right. In the US and Canada, there has been a decline in the demand because when inventory stockpile, and it will take a month or so to pick up because the inventory is already in stock, basically.
Okay. All right. So as of now, demand is a little bit subdued, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, what about your exports? What was it as a percentage of sales in the past quarter? And was there a decline out there as well for reasons that you just mentioned?
Yeah, the decline is mainly in the export because of this reason I had mentioned. And it should pick up soon, I think by next month. And our export is mainly to USA and Canada. So
yeah, so exports as a percentage of this 1,200 crore revenue, sir, was how much?
I would say around 20%.
20%. And the decline was how much?
Say earlier it used to be 30 to 20.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so that's, of course, that explains what happened in the first quarter, a bit of a wobbly start to the year. But Mr. Jindal, tell us about the outlook, the full year outlook. Let's talk volumes first. How much do you think you will target for the year as a whole?
Right. So production volumes, if I see, then last year it was for the financial year 430,000 seamless, and we should have a growth rate of at least 15 to 20%.
Okay, 15 to 20% growth rate you're maintaining, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. What about the EBITDA per ton? For both your seamless as well as your ERW pipes, I'm looking at it. In the past quarter, the seamless division, they did well. I think maybe a high amount of contribution from ONGC orders. So what is the number we should work with for both these two segments? EBITDA per ton, sustainable number on the seamless side,
right,
and the ERW per ton.
So EBITDA per ton, if we see, then if I see the numbers correctly, then do you want to see it as a percentage or per ton?
Absolute number, sir. Just to give a reference point which should come up. Yeah, it's around 22,700 for the past quarter on the seamless side, and on ERW it's a little less than 5,000 rupees. So what's the sustainable number?
Right. So on ERW we can increase to at least 7,000 to 8,000.
Okay.
And in seamless, we can maintain 22,000 or thereabouts. I think we can maintain in seamless.
Okay. All right. One just quick question with regard to the domestic industry. China has unlocked and they've reopened. The fear is, will they export more amount of what they're producing? So I want to ask you, is cylinder pipes imports coming into India? Is it hurting your business? Have you seen an increase out there, or is it pretty much manageable?
I think there is some pipes which are coming from China, which is in the non-PSU sector, and it is not so significant, but we would like the government to check that through import duties. And otherwise, we are in the oil sector and PSUs, we are still okay.
Is there a duty that is currently in place to protect you?
Yeah, there is a policy for which government gives more preference to domestic industry, and thereby we are protected against the Chinese import.
But as of now, exports is not a big problem. Imports is not a big problem, according to you.
Imports in non-government requirements, there is some imports happening.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jindal, we will leave it on that note for today. Thank you very much for joining in and giving us an outlook on the business. That's Maharashtra Seamless. With that, back to the market, which is trying very hard to hold on to this 20 DMA level. We have Mitesh back with us.